Yes, people, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Eli Talks Football. Before I sort of talk about the game, sporty directors, this is another message, yeah? This is part two. Part one was when I did the preview against Wolves, yeah, before the game. Now this is part two. Sporty directors, yeah? I am talking to you, yeah? Paul Winstanley, Lawrence Stewart, Glenn DeVar, Joe Shields, yeah? I am talking to all of you. Like the title said, you have got two options. You either fix this, yeah, right now, or you leave. Or you, or Toboli, you sack them. Sack all of them. Because they are ruining this club. They are the ones that ruin it. We have spent 1.5 billion pound and we still, yeah, still haven't signed anybody in this January. Still nobody. Do you know what we did? We called back Chalobah and we sent one out of Vega on loan. That is it. That is it. We have done, yeah, outgoings then ingoings. We have signed nobody. Today is the 25th of January. There is 6 days to go until this window is ended. If we don't sign anybody, I'm waiting this transfer window a 0 out of 10. Or maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 because of Chaluba. But these waitings will not get below 5 anymore. Because this game proves why the sporting directors are an absolute disgrace. And why I've been telling people we've got the worst sporting directors ever this season. People laughed at me. People call me deluded. People call me a fake fan. Well, I hope you realized, yeah, that I've been proven right, and I hate it. This performance today was an absolute embarrassment, yeah? And I'm going to explain to you the two players that have been terrible this game. But before that, sporting directors, Paul Winstanley, Lloyd Stewart, Joe Shields, Van der Sar, I'm talking to all of you. You are the main issue at this football club. Not the players, not the fans, not the manager. You. You. Because you have sacked Tuchel this early. I wasn't happy. But then I was like, okay, you sacked Tuchel. Bring me a better manager that could be better than Tuchel. They're buying Potter. Was he better? No. And then we sacked him. Then what did you do? Bring in Lampard, which we all know at Everton didn't do well. You brought him in. One win, and that was against Bournemouth. Yeah? Why? Why do that? And these sporting directors and these owners are lucky because if Tuchel didn't have those points, we would have been possibly getting relegated and would have never got 40 points this season. Never. So they are the reason why we finished 12th, yeah, in their first season. Then the second season, which of course last season, you sacked Frank Lampard, who was an interim, by the way. So, which manager can you prove to me that he's better than Lampard and Graham Potter? What did they do? They brought in Poch. Why? Why did you bring this manager who is a failure and a bottle job? Why bring him in? Luis Enrique was available. Jules Nagelsmann was available. Hansi Flick was available. Luis Enrique wanted to come to Chelsea, but he said no to him. Why? Luis Enrique is a way better manager than Graham Potter, Lampard, and Pochettino. Maybe Tuchel, but we don't know. But he's way better than Pochettino, Lampard, and Graham Potter. You said no to him. They brought in Poch. Last season, yeah, We bottled, yeah, the Carabao Cup because of him. And we bottled the league because of him. We were 5 points behind the top four last season. 5 points. We have bottled it. And the reason why we're in the Conference League is because of Pochettino. But you are the main reason why we finished the Conference League last season. Because you are putting in Poch, who's never elite. Never. Then you decide to sack him. So I was like, okay, there was 3 previous managers like Jose Mourinho and Sio Conte and Thomas Tuchel. Instead of looking at them managers, you decide to bring in Maresca, a championship manager who is young. I said to you guys, yeah, that I would not be surprised if Maresca would do the same thing for Chelsea that he did against Leicester. On the 15th, yeah, of December 2024, we were in second place. We were 2 points by Liverpool. If we would have beaten Everton, we could have been top of the league. But I wouldn't still say we're in the title race though, because of the situation that we're in, because the players and the young squad that we have. Then in that time, I would have started to believe, yeah, that we would finish in the top four. But now it's a doubt. Now it's a doubt because ever since we beat Brentford, we had 1 win in 7. 1 win in 7 league games. That is pure relegation form after the 15th of December. 1 win. 5 points, yeah, in out of 35. Am I right? Sorry, out of 21. 5 points out of a possible 21. Not good enough. The only team that we've won was last week against Wolves. We have drawn 3 games and we've lost 3 of them. The games that we draw was against Crystal Palace away, Everton away, and Bournemouth at home. The games that we've lost, Fulham at home, which they've never beaten Stamford Bridge in 45 years. Ipswich Town, who we never used to do well at Portsmouth Road, they beat us. Man City, 11 times in a row that we failed to beat them since that 2-1 win against, since we beat them 2-1 under Thomas Tuchel 4 years ago. Utter disgrace. But you know the worst thing is, ever since these owners came in, we haven't beaten a Big Six team. Yes, we always beat Tottenham, but they're no Big Six team. We've only beaten Manchester United once ever since these owners came in. Of course, Abramovich has didn't make us beat Man United, but Warren Abramovich made Chelsea be more Man United more than Paul Stanley, Todd Boehly, and these owners. Yeah, simple as that. We've only beaten Man United once. Ever since then, we haven't beaten Liverpool, Arsenal, or Man City. They're the top 6, and also Man United as well. They are the top 6. We haven't beaten any single one of them apart from Tottenham and Man United, which is 4-3. But guess what? And you know the best thing is, we didn't beat them this season because we drew to the 1-1. It's an utter embarrassment. So, like I said, sporting directors, Paul Stanley, yeah. Who else? Yeah, Paul Stanley, Lloyd Stewart, Glenn Vader, Joe Shields. Like I said, you got 2 options. You either fix this right now, or Todd Boehly sack each and every one of them, and go get us a sporting director that cares about this club. Because these sporting directors do not care. All they care is by spending money and money and money, and it's going to waste and waste and waste. Because, like I said, we have bought in a goalkeeper, an elite goalkeeper, an elite striker. You see the difference between Haaland and Jackson? Haaland is clinical. Yes, he makes chances, but he's clinical. He's an elite striker and he wins trophies. What has Jackson won? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You see Edison, yeah? He has got 5 assists in Premier League. 5 assists. which is the joint most in Premier League history. You see the difference between him and Sanchez? Edison is a elite goalkeeper. Sanchez is not. He's a bum. And I'll talk about him in just a minute. That is the difference between Man City's sporting directors and R. Because Man City care. They only spend this money and just be this terrible. They care. Now they're above us in the league. This was our chance here to really show that this team can finish in the top four. Because before today's game, Newcastle beat Southampton, 3-1 today. Nottingham Forest got absolutely destroyed by Bournemouth, which, by the way, they're on the same points, but we're still above them because even though the goal difference is the same, it's the goal scored while we're above them, but they're on the same points as us. And if Brighton would have, and we are lucky here that Brighton didn't beat Everton, because if they did, they would have been 3 points behind us right now. 3 points. But Aston Villa, they got a game tomorrow. If they beat West Ham, they'll be 1 point behind us. And do you guys want to know the great thing is? Yeah? Which is bad as well. Chelsea do not play their game until next Monday, when we have a London derby against West Ham. Monday the 3rd is our next game. So we have to wait 9 days before we play our next game. So next Monday, we could potentially finish 8th. Because if Bournemouth and if Bournemouth and Aston Villa win both their games, they go above us and we can finish in 8th. So if Aston Villa win tomorrow, then they win the next game, they go above us. And if Bournemouth win their next game next week, they be above us. And we could finish 8th by the time we face West Ham on Monday. From 2nd to 6th in just a month, or more than that. Joke. Sporting directors, this is all your fault. You are the main issue at this club. So you've got 6 days to save yourself. You either fix this now or you leave. Because this is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Joke. And people tell me I need to calm down. Why should I calm down when these players are not making me calm down? I thought that the rules game would give me a tiny bit of confidence, but I've been proven wrong. Today's performance was a joke, both the players and the manager. The only player I feel sorry for was Chalobah. That's the only player I feel sorry for, because he made up that goal. He made that pass here into Jackson. That new signing, Kamamush, made a terrible mistake. Jackson plays a full-on ball to Noni Madueke. We scored. From 0 to 10 minutes, we were really good. But what happened? We had chances. We know Man City were dominating, but we had chances and we failed to score. Nicholas Jackson, I keep telling you about this guy. When it comes to his hold-up play, his link-up play, and his passing, it is good. But when it comes to his finishing, it is embarrassing. We should have been at least 2-0, 3-0 up. The first chance, should have scored, should have hit it on his foot straight away. It's taken too long. What I would say is that Palmer pass was a bit bad, but Jack should have done a bit better. Then the second chance, Marco Correa wins the ball, passes to him. Jackson may have been offside, but I'm sorry. Why did he take so long? Try and shoot. But what does he do? He puts the ball straight at Edison. Is that what league strikers do? No, they don't. No, they don't. We had chance after chance after chance, but we failed to do so. Then the goals we conceded, embarrassing. The first goal, both Marc Cucurella and Robert Sanchez were poor. I don't know what they were doing, but both of them were terrible. Like, the communication was poor. I don't know what they said, but it was poor. What I would say is that James was also poor. Like, all of our defense today was poor. All of them, apart from Chalobah. Reece James, shocking, kept Marmoush onside for that goal. And then and then the ball just went out of Sanchez. Garfield was running for goal and then put it in the back of the net. That was 1-1. And I was so frustrated because we started off good. We had chances, but I keep saying you don't take your chance, you will get punished. And that's exactly what happened today. Then the second goal, Edison, like I said, most assists, joint most assists in the Premier League history. What does he do? He makes a long range pass into Haaland. What I will say is that Chalobah did his best, but Haaland is too strong. He's too strong, you know? So I'm not going to blame Chalobah. I'm going to blame Robert Sanchez. Because why were you out of your line? You got exposed by Haaland. Why were you off your line, my bro? Why? Don't you realize that if you do that, you're fighting more pressure on the team? And you can see that Chalobah was angry, and he deserves to be angry as well. Because Sanchez, man, I keep telling you, this guy is a bum. He's an idiot. Sell him. Sell him or put him on the bench. Do not start this guy every game. But I know that we're gonna do this because Maresca and his owners are stupid enough to even say that he's gonna be our number one. Look at Petrovic today. I saw a stat they said that he made 5 saves and his long range pass was 10, which is 92.5%. And we loaded up for Strasbourg. And that's another thing why these sporting directors are an absolute disgrace. You let go of Petrovic and you decide to let Sanchez be our number one. Why? You are an absolute joke as well. What they did to Trevor Chalobah and to Petrovic was a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. So, like I said, they either fix this or they leave. Top Bolly, if you're watching this, give them, I'll give them another chance. But if they don't sign anybody, sack them immediately. Sack them. Because this is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. So yeah, the second goal, way off his line. Why? Like I said, he made the most errors leading to a goal this season. He's the worst goalkeeper in the Premier League this season. Facts. He's not better. I've like KG asked me who's better, Onana and or Robert Sanchez. Onana is better, man. He's better because Onana makes mistakes, but at least his shot stopping is good, and his distribution sometimes can be good, but sometimes can be bad. But I don't think his distribution is worse than Sanchez. It is not. Onana doesn't make that stupid mistakes leading error to a goal. For me, Onana is better than Sanchez, and he will always will be. It's as simple as that. Then the third goal, Liverpool and Chalobah just wasn't that great defensively. Let's Phil Foden one from goal and then makes it 3-1, and then yeah, game over. We were embarrassing. Man City deserved to win. We don't. We were a joke today. Only Chalobah I feel sorry for. That is it. You know, that is it. I feel sorry for Chalobah. He's the only player that can hold their heads up high. The rest of them, joke. Absolute joke. But Maresca today, I'm not gonna blame Maresca on the chance that we miss. What I will say is that your tactics today was wrong. This high line, we play from 0 to 10 minutes, and they decide to play this high line. Did you not realize that you played this high line against Celtic when you got battered 4-1? Even Ancelotti has been warning you about this high line. Enzo Maresca, we are not Tottenham. You are not Ange Postecoglou. Of course, young managers can make mistakes, but in this big game, you can't. You can't. You need to stop playing this high line. Because once you do that, you're gonna get exposed. You're gonna let the strikers through on goal and and just put in the ball. If that, you're gonna invite pressure and give the opposition hope. So I'm sorry, Maresca, your tags didn't work, and the fact that you didn't take off Palmer when he's having a stinker when it comes to pass and his touch. You let Nicholas Jackson to be on the pitch after he had another stinker. You're letting Reece James having not coming off a half time because of his fitness and the fact that he was stinking out in the first half. It's not good enough, man. So your tactics and your game management today, Maresca, was terrible. Terrible. You need to fix up, man. You need to fix up. Because if we bowl top four, If we don't make it, man, financially we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Tell me, which player wants to come to Chelsea with no Champions League and we cannot build a new stadium? Tell me, because I don't know who. I really don't know. Honestly, man, it's a joke. It's a joke, man. I'm just sick and tired of this mess that we're in. 1.5 billion pound, and we still are not, and we still signing a young squad. And let me tell you something. If I ever see Garnacho in this club, sporting directors, go, leave. Because Garnacho is not going to take us forward. Yeah? I'm not saying that he's a bad player, but he's rubbish. He's rubbish. Jadon Sancho is better than Garnacho. Even Mudryk is better than Garnacho. Despite him not getting, despite doing silly things, he's better than Garnacho. Like I said, spending £600 million on Garnacho is a waste of money because we should be spending that kind of money on a goalkeeper and a striker. Simple as that. Simple as that. Like, I'm just sick of it every single time, week in and week out. And guess what, guys? I ain't surprised about Maresca's press conference because I knew straight away before I recorded, I knew he's going to still trust him. Like, I just don't get Maresca and these owners still trust Robert Sanchez. Just drop him. Have the balls to drop him, but he will not. Because if he does, then the owners is not going to like it and they'll probably sack him. This is why we have clowns in this football club. They sporting directors, Paul Winstanley, stewards, all of. This is why we have clowns in this club. Like, it's a joke, man. It's a joke. Like, I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I just wish we can have one with Balfridge, but we can't. We can't right now. Honestly, man, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. This is embarrassing. It really is. The players, the owners, sporting directors, all of you ought to be ashamed. But the main issue is the sporting directors because they're the cause of this. Not Maresca, not the players, not the fans. Them, them. Honestly, and you know the worst thing is my prediction was wrong because I said 1-1, and my heart was worse. My heart believed we were going to win this game 2-1. So, but listen, man, utter disgrace. We started off really well, but then we just lost. So yeah, Man City deserve to win. We don't because defensively, especially Sanchez, not good enough. Where's the difference between Edison, long range pass straight to Haaland, boom, scored, got the assist. That's the difference between them and us. Joke, man, utter joke. Like, I don't know what to say, guys. My head is hot right now after watching that game. It's a joke, utter disgrace, man. I'm done. I'm done. But yeah, man, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below. Do you agree or disagree with anything I said? And if you do, also let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, man, we're not getting top four if we play like that. And if we don't sign any striker or goalkeeper, we're not getting top four if we keep doing like this. If we keep on wasting money after money after money, week in and week out, we're not getting top four if we keep doing like this. Joke, man, joke. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that rubbish. And yeah, I'm out of here. Sports directors, before I end this video, two options. Fix this right now or you leave. Simple as that. Take care. I'm out of here. Peace.